Hey everybody, in this video I wanted to talk to you about the season that's coming up called Imbolc, which is the rebirth of the sun, and basically it's also my birthday. So um, I'm excited that tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm also super excited that tomorrow's Imbolc, and super excited that it all falls on a Saturday, so that's 3 bonuses, magic number. Okay, so Imbolc is an old Celtic name, and I know there's been thousands, probably thousands of videos on Imbolc, but I haven't actually made a video on Imbolc because I haven't been on my channel super long. In fact, my channel year will be April 13th, so it's coming up pretty soon that I've been on YouTube for a year. So I'm kind of excited, and man, the time went by so fast. I can't believe it. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about Imbolc and some notes that I have written down from previous years, and just discuss a little bit about it with you. So basically, this is the time that the goddess goes back to the maiden aspect. It's the first sign of spring. Now, the goddess that is most associated with this period is Brigid. She is a Celtic goddess, and she also represents all 3 of the triple goddess aspects of the moon. She is known as the maiden, mother, and crone, and this is a wonderful time to connect with her and ask for her energies and ask to be blessed by her, to get maybe some inspiration to start some new beginnings. And she's really good with working with her hands, and she's really crafty, so you could call on her or ask her to come into your space and just kind of guide you along with some of the things you may be doing, whether it be poetry or writing or healing or things like that. This is also the time where you see the first sign of spring. You will start noticing maybe some leaves start to blossom on trees. You may start to see certain flowers starting to kind of open up and get started on blooming and things like that. This is also the time of the return of the sun, and that is one of the main reasons why I love Imbolc, because we know that spring is coming. This is kind of the first celebration for spring. It's beginning, it's starting, things are going to start flourishing slowly, but this is the time that we focus on light and honoring the sun god and his boyish stage, so to speak. And the goddess is a maiden, so she's beautiful and young and free, and it's just a beautiful time. Let's see. Oh, also, this is a wonderful time to light candles in your home, or even lamps, especially right at sunset. You might want to go in each room and light a candle, or light lamps if you don't have enough candles in your room, and it could just be for just a few moments, but you want to do this just to kind of honor and welcome the sun back to life, so to speak, and earth, because earth is going to start waking up and things are going to start blooming here very soon. So it's a wonderful time for those things. This is the Sabbath of Purification, so this is a wonderful time to begin new projects or new ideas. If you've had things kind of flowing around in your mind through the wintry months, through your reflections, or things like that, this might be the wonderful time to get started with new things, new projects. Maybe you want to get a new job, or maybe you want to I don't know, do anything new. This is the time for that, and it's the festival of light, because the sun is returning, and I love it because these wintry months have been so dreary, and it's been such a reflection moment and such a inner working time that you're ready for this time to come, because you are kind of to the point where you're like, okay, I'm just tired of reflecting, I'm tired of working on all the kind of aspects of yourself that you may not like, trying to work through those things. Now's the time to kind of set that aside for the year and start to focus on new things, and being purified and changing maybe certain things in your life, and going in a new direction even. Okay, let's see, I've got a few notes here. So I already covered that, and then oh yeah, okay, I was going to say that Some of the food that you could eat during this time to represent the female goddess would be dairy products, just milk or cheese, things like that. Dairy that can honor the goddess, so you could place something like that on your altar. Also, for the sun, you might want to use something like a bit spicy, or anything that represents the sun, like maybe even an orange or orange peels. That's great stuff too. Also, this is just some stuff that I like to do. And with the incense, I like to use frankincense or myrrh and cinnamon as well. I may use one or all three. Now, you can mix the herbs and burn them. You can mix oils and burn them. Or if you have the incense sticks, you can use those as well. So that's just going to really depend on what works best for you and how you want to go about doing it. Yeah, I'll eat that. And then, excuse me, here's another thing that you can do. You can meditate and visualize and kind of see yourself and your life blossoming with creativity. You can imagine yourself with renewed energy and strength, because this is a time that you're kind of like a new beginning, a new start, kind of like with the new moon. When you work under the new moon, I love working under the new moon. But the new moon is always good for new projects, new ideas, new beginnings, purifying, things like that. So yeah, just visualize yourself being renewed with the sun's energies, and being blessed with new ideas for this coming year. And divination is also a wonderful thing you can do at this time, just to kind of get some insight, or maybe get some guided advice on where you're at and where you're going, and just to get some ideas from your guides and things on what you'd like to do. And you can this is a good time to increase your gift and your abilities. So if you're clairvoyant, it might be a good time to kind of work on developing those skills, getting kind of getting connected, and growing and making them a little bit more increased with whatever the ability you have. Some people are empathic, or an empath. Sorry, I said that kind of funny. So yeah, it's a good time to work on new projects, new ideas, your gifts, burning incense, lighting candles, honoring the sun for its return. Returnal. That was silly. Okay, so honoring the sun for its return, just being happy about it, and celebrate it whatever way you want, and just have a good time. That's what it's about. So I guess that's going to be it for this video. Yeah, I think I mentioned everything, but go ahead and end this now, and I'll see you guys next time. Blessed be.